Hey, what's up guys, it's Uber Jack here with another video for you today, and this one we're discussing whether or not it's a good strategy to, particularly in the summertime, head down to the airport, in particular Cardiff Airport, CWL. I know a lot of you that follow this channel are from in and around this area, but really any airport I guess, but more specifically Cardiff Airport. Now, you might think that in the summer, where we are now, July, August, June even, these kind of months where, the workload is considerably lower than it usually is. That's down to, obviously, people being away, students being away, just a general dip in the amount of work that's available. You might think it's a good idea to head to your local airport, or specifically Cardiff Airport, to try to pick up some fares and to get yourself some work and some money on the board. And in some ways it could be a good idea, it really could, but what you got to know is you are gambling. It's all luck. It's all luck that's involved, and there's a few reasons why that is. In particular Cardiff Airport. So I'm actually driving away from the airport now. I just wasted an hour and a half there. I say wasted. I had private work, which was an airport drop-off. So I was driving to the airport with a customer. So I didn't specifically drive all the way to the airport in the hope to get some work, because it was dead back in the city. I was getting paid to take someone there. So while I'm there, obviously, I'm going to wait around for a little bit. And most of the time I do that, I do get an Uber fare back. You do have to check, obviously, on the arrivals, what planned arrivals there are, and if there's nothing really coming for a long while, you're going to have to sort of just leave the airport immediately. If you can see there's a few flights coming, then you're obviously going to want to wait around. If you get there, you also need to check the Uber rider app, which you'll have, and then you can see what other drivers are around you, what other competition you've got there. If there's if there's more than 3 or 4 cars there, you're going to be waiting for all those guys to get work and then for you to get work. So you might want to consider just driving straight back to Cardiff, Penarth, that kind of way. So I just wasted an hour and a half there, but I've been looking at the rider app, and there was 4 cars there when I arrived. A few flights have come in, one from Newcastle, one from Milan, and no work has come my way. I checked an app that I've got, which is called Flight Radar, and it shows you the size of the planes. And the one from Newcastle must have been like a 20-seater plane. So when you see flight coming in from Newcastle, automatically assume there's going to be a good 100 people on that flight. Maybe. No, not always the case. There's so many things that you need to check. So as I'm checking the Uber passenger app, rider app, I'm seeing more guys coming to the airport, and more. There's about 8 guys there now, and there's not another flight due to land for another hour and a half. That's coming in from Amsterdam. Even then, maybe 2 or 3 of those guys might get a trip, the other ones won't. Now, I know it's quiet back in the city, but it's not as quiet as driving all the way to the airport specifically to try and get work, wasting a lot of fuel, wasting then maybe an hour or 2. As I say, I've been there an hour and a half, and I didn't specifically drive there, for that reason. So I still profited from going there. It's still busy in the city. It really is. Even if you're making short fares, £10-15 an hour, that's definitely still better than heading to the airport. So guys, message of the video is, if you're thinking in the summer months about heading towards Cardiff Airport, I'd really think about it twice. If you're watching this and you maybe live at Bristol, you've got a much busier airport there. It's completely different than it is here. Same with the London airports, this, that, and the other. So this is really more aimed at Cardiff Airport in South Wales. I'd really think twice about it, guys. It's obviously up to you. You got to take chances sometimes, I know that. but just giving you a bit of my experiences. As I say, most of the time I do get a fare, but that I never specifically drive there for that reason. So guys, anyway, that's it. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.